Hey guys, what's up? It's M.O.A.B.s. Today I'm bringing you some really good gameplay from Modern Warfare 3. It is in the game mode Money in the Denk, which came out yesterday. This is my first M.O.A.B. that I ever got on it actually, and surprisingly I got 3 M.O.A.B.s in a row. Not in this game, but 3 back-to-back games I got M.O.A.B.s, and this one thankfully was a flawless M.O.A.B., which is 56-0. 5 kills were from the M.O.A.B., but I got a 51 gun streak, which is pretty cool. It's not the highest on YouTube I've seen. I think the highest I've seen is an 80 something, but it's one of the highest I've seen as far as KD wise and flawless M.O.A.B.s on this game mode go. This game mode has gone pretty much not viral, but it's very strong in the Call of Duty community at the moment. A lot of people are really enjoying it, and I don't see why not, because it's really fun. Like, the class setups are good. The thing is, I don't like overpowered secondaries like Scorpions, G18s, MP9s. I use the MP9s, I'm not going to lie, but I think that it's really important that they have them in this game mode, otherwise people are just going to get M.O.A.B.s every single game. And the thing is, I got lucky here. Not many of the other team were using them, and when they were, it was pretty much one-on-one situations where, because I have 5 times the health, I'm probably going to win. I do have a gun and I do have a knife, so that's pretty much why I kept getting these M.O.A.B.s. And yeah, the maps, luckily, Mission particularly is a very good map. You get a lot of cover from these sort of areas where you can just pop around the corners, and they don't have enough time to come around and kill you. Even if they've got, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 people firing at you, it's going to be really hard for them to kill the Juggernaut, especially when the Juggernaut's playing well and has a specialist bonus. So in today's gameplay, I would like to just say, if you guys haven't checked it out already, please go on Modern Warfare 3 and play the game mode. You'll quite enjoy it. I think you guys would be able to get a M.O.A.B. It's a little bit easier than I first expected, but still, then again, you still need a little bit of skill, and yeah, you need a little bit of luck as well, hoping that the other team aren't too noob and use the secondaries only. So yeah, I suggest the class that you use if you want to get a M.O.A.B. is probably the shotgun class, surprisingly. It's got the MP9 extended mags as a secondary, which is really easy for taking out the Juggernaut with, and yeah, believe it or not, you run a lot faster than the enemy team, and you can get to the bomb first, and that's what I try to do a lot, get there, and then just go to my favourite spot on the map, and try and just camp there for my M.O.A.B. In my second M.O.A.B. that I'll put up in the next couple of days, either later today or the next 2 days, I think, it is sort of not all with the Juggernaut. I get my first about 10-15 kills with my gun, and then I think, well, if I want to get a M.O.A.B. here, I'm going to have to run out and kill the Juggernaut. It was a bit risky because I did kill him, luckily, but someone almost killed me at the same time, so I had to pretty much kill him, sprint straight to the bomb, and hopefully no one killed me in that process, but luckily I didn't die. And yeah, that was on Bakara, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. It's a little bit better now that I've got a bit more gameplay on different maps, because all of my Modern Warfare 3 so far has actually been on lockdown, which is, I really like the map, but I don't think you guys will want to see it all the time, especially if I'm going to start putting out a lot more gameplays of Modern Warfare 3. So yeah, I think I'll do a little series of Money in the Denk. It's really probably my favourite game mode apart from Chaos mode on Modern Warfare 3 at the moment. As far as online goes, I think it is my favourite mode. The community playlists are always fan favourites. They're really good. They get the best of the custom games and put them in, especially Drop Zone when it came out. Everyone loved it. Not too many people like Infected because of the fact it was too easy to get M.O.A.B.s, but people are starting to like it more. They're evening it out a bit, which is what they really need. They need a balanced gameplay. Otherwise, it's just going to get really boring for people who just keeps getting spawn trapped, and that's the only problem with this. The spawns can be pretty easy to manipulate, especially if you're in the Juggernaut suit. So that's pretty much what I did here, but yeah, 56-0 gameplay it's not going to come easy. You've got to actually practice for a fair bit with the Juggernaut suit and sort of get used to what gun battles you can win and which ones just to stay away from. So yeah, you see it in this gameplay. I do speed up the parts where I'm not getting kills. That's pretty much just me evading them or looking out for them and using a lot of cover as well. So it's not really important parts of the game, but when you're actually playing, you'll find that that is important, but to watch, not so much. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my video that I put out yesterday. I'm not sure if many people have watched it, but I thought it was pretty cool. It wasn't my actual gameplay, it was my friend Desmond's, his first ever M.O.A.B., which is pretty cool. And yeah, he beat me to a M.O.A.B. on this game mode, which it didn't actually surprise me because he's pretty good with Desert Eagles and stuff like that. He likes to use the little bit different weapons that not many people use, and he gets used to using them quite well, so he got the M.O.A.B. first. But yeah, here's the M.O.A.B. right there. And you see, I called it in straight away because I was thinking maybe I could get a double M.O.A.B., and then I thought, well, I've got to die. I don't really want to die. If they hadn't patched it where, like ages ago, where you couldn't get 2 M.O.A.B.s in the one life, yeah, if they hadn't patched that, I would have gotten 2 in this game, which would have been pretty cool. But you know, I guess it's fair that they patched it because a lot of people were doing the hardline glitch, which can be really frustrating if the enemy team get it. And right here, I just go on a little mean streak, just knifing, shooting. Yeah, that's pretty much what you got to do. You hopefully get them close enough that you can just hip fire or kill them either with your Desert Eagle. And if you miss or run out of ammo, you can easily run up and knife them because you do have the extreme conditioning, and you run really fast. You run actually faster than normal people, I think, which is quite weird, especially in Juggernaut suit. So I think that's really cool that you can do that. And you see here, this guy's got the M.O.A.B.s, he's got the right idea, and I don't know how I didn't knife him. I glitched towards him a fair bit, but that doesn't matter. I still got the flawless streak. And pretty much the rest of the gameplay from here is sped up, so I'd just like to say, yeah, once again, if you guys haven't played the game mode, please go play it. You'll really enjoy it, especially if you haven't played COD in a little while, because I haven't played it. I've been playing Borderlands. I had about a day and a day and about 5 hours game time in 5 days, so I was playing it a fair bit, like over 5 hours a day, so I was playing it a bit, and I really enjoy the game. I still really enjoy it, but it's nice to have a break from it and come back to COD, and especially to come back to a game like this. That for YouTube, there's been a lot of videos that's flooding my inbox, flooding everything on YouTube with these Money in the Denk gameplay, which I don't really mind. I really enjoy them. They're pretty fun. I'm not sure how many people. I'm sure there are people who've done it, gotten a Moab without the Juggernaut suit. I was close to one. I'm not close to one. I got about halfway there, yeah, and then I picked the Juggernaut suit up and picked up my pace and got the Moab. But I'm sure with a little bit of practice, people would start being able to easily get a Moab with the the default classes, and that's pretty cool. Like, the classes aren't that bad. They've got even perks set up. They've got all the same perks, they're just different guns. No silencers, luckily, which makes it really easy for the Juggernaut, especially when other people are trying to shoot at them. You can see them on the minimap every time, unless they're knifing you, but yeah, makes it really easy to stop campers. Like, I have been camping, and I'm not gonna lie, I was camping when I got most of my kill streaks, and this one it's not really camping, it's just like I have to play like this to get the Moab. It's too risky to run out, but at the moment, because I've gotten the Moab, I'm running out here, and it works quite well. It just depends on how the enemy are playing. If they're using the secondaries, and it can be really frustrating when you're trying to run out, and they just spawn around you and just spin around and kill you, which can be really, really hard to counter, but what you pretty much got to do is just duck, get to cover. I was just not using tactical. I've used tactical for almost a year now, and I really like it. But for this game mode, you definitely need to be able to knife easily and win all of the knife battles, especially because it can be the last millisecond that you get that kill in the Juggernaut. You're so close to dying, but you get off the knife before them, and yeah, it's much easier. So yeah, you just see me here. I'm running around. That was their spawn. I pretty much had it down packed. They couldn't spawn anywhere else, and once again, they keep spawning there and running to me. So it's really easy kills, especially if they're not looking at you, like this person up here. I'm not quite sure what he was doing. He was trying to throw something around the corner, be a little bit stealthy, but I stopped him in his tracks. And yeah, I was really trying to plant the bomb at the end of the round, because I'm like, I really want this flawless victory, and unfortunately I was halfway through planting it and the round ended. But you see, in the next round, it's pretty boring. I just stand around for pretty much the whole round, apart from a couple of seconds where I pop up my head up and get a kill, thinking, oh, maybe I'll be able to kill the two enemies, because I realised there are only two left. But then I thought, you know what, I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to sit here and wait for the round to end, which is kind of a smart thing to do. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the gameplay today. I'll just let the rest of it run through. Please like the video if you did like it, and just tell me what you thought about it, and tell me if you've had any cool moments in Money in the Denk. I certainly have. It's really fun to play. And anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.